Well, the global economy has had very mixed reactions to the coming back of Jesus.
International wine supplies are at an all-time low, and traveling at this time is an absolute no-no.
Mr. Jesus, are you a citizen of any country?
Jesus, is Google bigger than your father and the Bible?
Jesus, is Michael Jackson in heaven?
He'll take all your questions in time. What he'd like to say is that he's very glad to be here and wishes peace and love for all.
In studio with me to discuss the latest developments in this extraordinary story, we have political analyst Justice Malala Pipe. Welcome to the show, sir.
Hello, Loy.
Okay, what does this mean for South Africa?
Well, many things, actually. I mean, look, Ray McCauley is probably going to have to find a real job. People will hopefully eat less grass, as you know, we've all seen that. But most importantly, it seems like opposition parties will push for the ANC's resignation papers.
Oh, okay, let's cross over to the lines. We have a DA leader, the official leader of the opposition, on the line. Mrs. Helen, I'm sorry to call you, but your voice. Go away, say it.
Loyiso, the ANC said they'd rule until Jesus comes back, and now that he's back, it's time for them to step down. And because the ANC refuses diversity, as a minority it is natural that Jesus will join the DA, the party for all races. Siyabonga Baba.
Okay, let's hear from EFF. Any commissar there with any comment?
Loyiso, the only way to make sure that this is truly Jesus is if he joins the EFF, because it is the party for the people. The two leaders have a lot in common, because our commander-in-chief is a man of woodwork and Comrade Jesus is a man of carpentry. Comrade Comsar Jesus, we have your beret here for you. Give us this day our daily bread and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. For thine is...
Thank you very much, Commissar. I don't know what you are saying there at the end. Next up, we have Comrade SG himself, Gwede Mantashe, on the line. Hey, you couldn't ignore this debate. Gwede, what's on your mind, sir?
Loyiso, we can't just run after the first bearded man we see and call him Jesus. Will Madisha of Cope has a beard, but nobody calls him Father Christmas. Jacob has 4 wives, so is he now Solomon? No, I have an ID book, Loyiso. You have an ID book. Let's see this man's ID book before we jump to preposterous conclusions.
But Msholisi said the ANC will rule until Jesus comes back. Jesus is here, Baba.
What was being off isn't ANC policy. Zuma was saying that in his individual capacity. Even if it was the case, we have internal processes to deal with such matters. He must know well-tool houses. He must just use his GPS of God and make his way to Lutuli. Finish and clear. That's what will resolve this thing.
Now, as you can see, Loyiso, the arrival of Jesus has shaken up the South African political sphere. So much so that the ANC have distanced themselves from their religious rhetoric. If their supporters truly believe them, then the ruling party is truly in trouble, my friend.
South Africa in news just in. It turns out Jesus is not actually Jesus. It's a Mexican called Jesus Dominguez. Can you believe it? A shoe shop owner from Mexico. This is unbelievable.
Atrocious.
The media has dragged us into this one again.
It's terrible.
It's unacceptable.
No.
Turns out he doesn't even have the paperwork, South Africa. This guy does not even have the paperwork.
News that moves. ENCA.com.